U.S. President Donald Trump has lashed out again, this time at India and Russia, over their growing trade and defense ties. In a scathing Truth Social post on Thursday, Trump said he doesn't care what India does with Russia and claimed their economies are dead. Trump wrote, "I don't care what India does with Russia. They can take their dead economies down together, for all I care. We have done very little business with India. Their tariffs are too high, among the highest in the world." He also fired a warning at former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev, calling him a failed former president and cautioning him to watch his words or risk entering very dangerous territory. The remarks come just a day after Trump announced a sweeping 25% tariff on all Indian imports, starting August 1st. He blamed India's protectionist policies and deepening trade with Moscow, especially in defense and energy, as reasons for the penalty. In his post, Trump repeated long-standing complaints. He said, "India is our friend, but we've done relatively little business with them because their tariffs are far too high, and they have the most strenuous and obnoxious non-monetary trade barriers of any country." Trump has rained heavily on India's military and energy purchases from Russia. Justifying his Russia penalty on India, on a social media post on Wednesday, said, "They've always bought the vast majority of their military equipment from Russia, and they're one of Russia's biggest energy buyers, along with China, at a time when everyone wants Russia to stop the killing in Ukraine. Also, they have always bought a vast majority of their military equipment from Russia, and are Russia's largest buyer of energy, along with China, at a time when everyone wants Russia to stop the killing in Ukraine. All things not good. India will therefore be paying a tariff of 25%, plus a penalty for the above, starting on August 1st. India's import of crude oil from Russia has surged in recent years, rising to 35 to 40% of its total purchases from less than 1% prior to the invasion of Ukraine in early 2022, which sent global crude oil prices sharply higher. After China, India is the second largest buyer of Russian crude oil. While Trump's latest remarks are harsh, they reflect his long-held stance on trade. He has repeatedly pushed U.S. allies for greater access to their markets. Talks between the U.S. and India have continued for months, but a final deal remains elusive.
India's had a market that's been pretty much closed to American products, and we've been wide open to theirs. And I think President Trump is frustrated with the progress we've made with India, but feels that a 25% tariff will address and remedy the situation in a way that's good for the American people. I think that there's still hope for progress, and if the progress isn't what the president wants, then the deadline will kick in August.
It's a huge economic setback for the economy. A 25% tariff on Indian exports, what America is importing from India, plus a penalty for buying oil and defense equipment from Russia. It's a huge economic impact on various sectors of the economy. It's a political setback for the Prime Minister. Howdy Modi, Namaste Trump, Ab ki baar Trump Sarkar. He campaigned actively for Donald Trump. He claimed to be one of the first heads of government to meet President Trump in the second term in February of 2025. It's a huge political setback for him. And he called Mr. Trump my friend, very close friends. And even Mr. Trump says my good friend, Mr. Modi. So this is what one friend has done to the other friend.